Hello friends, welcome to InfoTube. Today we are going to talk about artificial intelligence and the jobs that will disappear because of AI. A study done at Oxford University found out that 45% of all current jobs will disappear in next 10 years, with some of them being completely automated or at least upgraded to a point where a small proportion of the workforce is needed. In this video, we'll go through some of the jobs that will radically change in the upcoming decades. Here are the 10 jobs that will probably be disappear or be automated in the next 10 to 20 years. Number 1, IT and BPO. Most of the roles in IT and BPO sector today will be non-existent in upcoming decades. According to a report, IT companies in India that employ over 16 million are set to slash headcount by 3 million by 2022. About 9 million of them are employed in low skilled services and BPO roles, and 30% of them will be lost by 2022, principally driven by the impact of robot process automation. In the coming decade, we'll see a very different picture of how IT companies operate, with most of the work done with the help of AI and automation. Number 2, stock traders. Various studies found that less than 10% of the stock traders on the daily basis worldwide are traded by actual human and investors. The rest by machines and bots. Wherever there is money, someone will try to automate it and get an edge against their competitors. The stock market is one of those places, and the people behind the biggest funds in the world have deep enough pockets to capitalize on it. Let's say you want to buy a particular stock. You go to your favorite trading platform, you fill in the info with how much you want to buy, set trading price, and hit buy. In the time it takes for the signal to reach the servers and approve the order, the bots have already realized that you're going to purchase that stock, so they buy it for themselves, trade it between themselves, and then sell it to you at a noticeably bigger price. Welcome to the world of micro trading, where bots always win. We're not gonna beat the market. Number 3, printers and publishers. The newspaper is dead. Traditional media is suffering as the internet is eating everything up. You no longer get your news from the papers. You get them via Twitter, WhatsApp, or YouTube as they are happening. All traditional magazines are fighting to survive. With the democratization of news sources, big publishers' brands are struggling to find their place in this online first environment. Number 4, travel agents. When was the last time you went to a travel agency to book your flight ticket or a hotel room? Probably not. Trains and bus tickets are available to book on IRCTC, Redbus, Make My Trip, etc. And there are other apps like Oyo, Ixigo, Yat, etc. that took over the hotel booking industry and disrupting hotel industry as a whole. There is no need for a third person to book the flight or hotel room for you. We can do it ourselves. Or better yet, you can tell Siri to book it for you. Number 5, manufacturing workers. When our cities became industrialized, a lot of people working in the farms moved to work in factories handcrafting the machines that would make our lives easier. In the process, and with the advancement in technology, these same people were put in charge of building machines that build other machines that would eliminate the need for humans. A fun thing to do is to compare the way cars were built less than 50 years ago in the factories of Tata Motors and how they are built today. Back then, multiple humans were working there to put together the end product, while today we're watching simple softwares at work. Number 6, bank jobs. So I've realized I have not visited a single bank branch in past 2 to 3 years. We don't go to the bank anymore, or very rarely when a visit is really needed, we go to the bank. Otherwise, we check out balance on our smartphones. Even the people on our payroll get their money delivered to their accounts automatically without the need for us to manually and physically fill the form with their details. All the bank jobs will not be gone, but the number will be reduced. Number 7, telemarketers. Have you noticed that there are already fewer and fewer telemarketers? Their entire industry has been taken over by targeted ads all around the internet and all your devices. specially constructed based on all the information the tech giants have gathered from your use on their platforms. Facebook is not a charity. It uses all the data from the things you like, click, share, or engage with to create custom profile for every single of its users, batch them and sell them to other companies. Ads are getting smarter as they learn more and more from you, and that's why telemarketers are obsolete. Number 8, accountants. If it's one thing we have learned so far from this list is that boring and repetitive jobs will be taken over by algorithms. What is the role of an accountant? To go through your raw data and organize it, and that's what algorithm generally does. That's why even if it would cost a lot of money to create a highly sophisticated AI that would get the job done perfectly, that piece of software would pay for itself in under 2 to 3 years. That's why AI engineers are going after accountants, lawyers, and medical professionals. Number 9, construction workers. There is a huge number of people working in construction around the world, and with developing countries wanting to expand, we may think that the number to be on the rise. Well, it isn't, and that's because technology is getting more and more efficient and affordable. Developers now need more machines and slightly more specialized workforce to use the machines to build. As technology progresses, we can see that construction workers will follow the same path as those who used to work in farming in the past. Number 10, sports referee or umpires. Sports such as tennis, cricket, and rugby, which have long been using technology to make real time decisions during a match, chances are human umpires won't be required in the future. While some feel that a move to artificial refereeing is a positive thing and reduces the scope for error, others argue that many sport rules are open to interpretation and that the possibility of human error increases the drama and spectacle of the match. So these are the 10 jobs which would probably be replaced by AI in next decade or maybe two. Thank you for watching.